Welcome to Graceful Retirement, a space for calm and steady financial learning. Today we focus on how simple habits can lead to financial peace in retirement. Retirement should be a time of ease, not turmoil or worry. Let's gently explore how small actions today shape your tomorrow. We often think grand plans are required, but consistency matters most. First, let's reflect on what financial peace means in practice. It means having enough to live comfortably and confidently. It means knowing your choices won't be limited by money concerns. Financial peace comes from habits, not just big returns. Imagine your money like a slowly flowing river, steady and reliable. One useful habit is reviewing your monthly expenses with care. When you know your flow of cash, you understand your freedom. Write down all essential costs and compare them to your income. This builds awareness and allows you to adjust gently. Another habit is setting aside savings automatically each month. Automatic transfers remove decision fatigue and make saving effortless. Even modest amounts, when saved consistently, add up over time. Think of planting seeds each month and watching them grow. Simplicity in saving wins over chasing high-risk gains. Next, consider aligning your portfolio to your retirement pace. You don't need wild swings, you need calm and gradual growth. Diversify across assets so your money isn't dependent on one source. Imagine fruits from multiple trees rather than one tree bending under wind. Also keep an emergency fund for unexpected life events. This fund protects your long-term plan from short-term shocks. When you know you have a safety net, you can invest with less fear. Insurance and planning for healthcare support this cushion. Another habit is to revisit your plan annually with calm curiosity. Life changes, market conditions shift, and your plan benefits from review. Set aside a quiet hour each year to reflect on your finances. Ask yourself, are my choices still aligned with my values? Single quote. When the answer is yes, you feel more peaceful about tomorrow. Budgeting need not be complicated, simple categories suffice. Track big buckets like housing, food, health, and leisure. Check if spending aligns with your priorities and adjust gently. Another habit is reducing high fees and hidden costs in your investments. Fees often quietly erode long-term growth without alarm. Choose low-cost funds and straightforward products when possible. Clarity and simplicity bring more peace than complex structures. Also, consider your tax situation and how to optimize it wisely. Tax-efficient strategies can leave more money working for you. Talk to an expert, but keep the approach understandable and calm. Plain language planning often beats overly technical schemes. Another habit is reinvesting rather than spending early. When you reinvest dividends or earnings, the growth compounds. Compounding is the gentle slope of growth, not a rocket leap. A steady climb up the hill wins over unpredictable leaps up and down. Another useful habit is maintaining a steady withdrawal rate in retirement. Drawing too fast runs the risk of depleting funds early. Withdraw what you need, not what you think you might spend when markets are high. Think of the money like a reservoir, not a faucet to run wide open. Also, consider part-time work or consulting if that suits your lifestyle. Meaningful work can give income and purpose without stress. Choose work that complements your life rather than competes with it. Another habit is keeping learning ongoing but manageable. Follow simple insights instead of chasing every new trend. Stay informed but avoid overload and anxiety from constant change. Another habit is aligning your retirement goals with your daily lifestyle. Ask, what kind of life do I want, and what money supports that? Single quote. Choose habits that support that vision, not the other way around. Another habit is reflecting on your spending emotional triggers. Impulse purchases often come from emotion, not planning. Be aware of how you feel when you spend and decide consciously. Another habit is using visualization to reinforce saving behavior. Picture your future self walking confidently, finances in hand. This image anchors your habits and gives motivation effortlessly. Another habit is accepting that perfect timing doesn't exist. Waiting for ideal moments often delays progress indefinitely. Start now, adjust as you go, and appreciate the journey. Another habit is being generous in small ways if possible. Even modest giving builds a sense of abundance and meaning. Generosity reinforces that money serves life, not the other way around. Another habit is aligning health and finances as a linked system. Your vitality, mobility, and finances all support each other. Investing in health now pays back in less spending and more freedom later. Another habit is staying connected with trusted advisors and peers. People you respect can offer insights and calm commentary. Maintain relationships that support your goals and your well-being. Another habit is simplifying your account structure and oversight. Too many accounts, products, and plans can cause confusion and stress. Organize your finances so you can understand them without effort. Another habit is recognizing that growth is often slow and subtle. Patience is not passive, it is the art of steady persistence. Patience gives your habits time to mature and your funds time to compound. Another habit is viewing risk not as threat but as manageable possibility. When you understand risk, you make decisions rather than react in fear. Another habit is focusing on what you can control rather than what you cannot. You control your savings, your spending, your learning, not the market. Another habit is aligning spending with your values rather than trends. What you spend on should reflect the life you prefer, not what others display. Another habit is reserving time for reflection and gratitude regularly. Gratitude reinforces your purpose and anchors your financial life. Another habit is realizing that wealth isn't just numbers on screen. Wealth includes freedom, peace, time, and meaningful relationships. Another habit is renewing your goals periodically as life evolves. Your aspirations today may differ from your dreams 5 years ahead. Reviewing goals keeps your plan alive and relevant. Another habit is protecting your legacy and what you wish to pass on. Your legacy may be money, wisdom, habits, or values shared with others. Ensure your planning includes what matters most to you, beyond dollars. As the old proverb says, slow and steady wins the race. This reminds us that consistent habits bring lasting results over time. Quick wins may feel exciting but often fade. Steady growth endures. As another proverb teaches, a stitch in time saves 9. Addressing small issues early prevents much frustration later on. In your retirement journey, gentle adjustments now can save major stress later. Summarizing our key points, we explored simplicity, consistency, and alignment. We discussed saving automatically, investing wisely, monitoring with calm, and aligning with your life. We reinforced habits of reflection, generosity, health, and purpose. Now is the time to act. Choose one habit you can begin this week. Set a small, realistic goal and commit to it in your calendar. Keep your plan visible and revisit it regularly with curiosity. Remember that financial peace is built through habits, not miracles. May your retirement be filled with quiet confidence, freedom, and purpose. Thank you for joining Graceful Retirement. We look forward to supporting your journey.